This is the entertainment buzz. Further on in the buzz.
Right here, go back. Way back in the time.
Sky, are you when them eyes up? Like a flag. Hear me now. It's about it. Dig it with.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yes, we want to say a special welcome to the E-Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis. Also want to say big up to our sponsor, big up to Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. And of course, we want to say a very special hail to our friends on social media. Follow us on Twitter at Irie_FM, Instagram IrieFMJA, or like IrieFM on Facebook. And we got a show for you tonight. Yeah, man. The other brothers are here in spirit. We don't
Right, but I want to say big up to those of you who are listening to us via the 107s. And if you're simply watching us online, remember you can log on to IrieFM.net. It's free.
You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Free.
Yes,
Free.
clock in.
Where? IrieFM.net. Around the world. Free. Everywhere. So you want to log on a computer in the hall? Free. Mm-hmm. As Kishima would say, free. Right.
right.
So, all right. So we have our great guests tonight. Well, one of them is here. We want to say big ups to Lanz. Big up yourself, Regine.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Thanks for having me.
Never respect, man. And we notice the ensemble right away, which is the outfit. It's black and gold. But boy, you take gold to a new level, my youth, with the boot. Youth. I want that Kruger. You know nothing about the boot, there, man. What the man boot, man?
No artists have to stand out sometimes.
Boy, you want to stand out. Your stoplight, go light, every light you can find. But big up, Lanz. Great. Thank you for coming and being on time, too. Well, being early.
Yeah.
Yeah, give thanks to that. Vershon, you know, where you are going. And, of course, Danielle.
D.I. I know you say you're a bad gal.
Bad gal. D.I.
But,
You're
yeah.
D.L. Darn late. And I had to edit it. I wasn't supposed to say darn.
It is the buzz after Rebel Salute. 2 nights at the Grizzlies Plantation Cove in Paris, St. Anne.
I worked extremely smart. So I saw none of the show. I broadcast when I went home. Then I went home and I watched the stream. So it was easy to cut 10, and when I was tired, I didn't have to think of driving out and going anywhere, but I saw the show. So it was a good show in terms of presentation. No lull, not much lull in the show this year. And on top of that, performances were great. Good performances from everyone. They represented pretty well.
And I guess because you were at home, it was difficult for you to experience a lull.
No lull at all. And
but I think, and I know over the years, of course, Rebel Salute organizers, they have managed to narrow down, like, for example, the lengthy band changes. And then in terms of how the entertainers appear on stage, we had spoken with Ryan Bailey, who is a production manager, and he was explaining that there were instances where entertainers were late or not at the venue at the time of their performance. So in a bid to continue with the show, they would have to call upon the entertainers who were present.
That's true.
And, you know, sometimes you not knowing this information, you're watching the show and you're thinking, wow, why didn't Bones work early? I mean, so that kind of vibe sometimes. But all in all, it was a good show. It ended minutes after 9 on Sunday morning. Bushman was on stage. He called out Jacure and Kenyatta Hill, who didn't get a chance to really perform or do their own set because based on information that we received, they had to shut the show down as a result of law enforcement officials.
And
Chiching did not perform. You know, Chiching is saying it's still all love for the organizers. We had a conversation again with Ryan Bailey, who basically explained that, you know, when they realized that time was of essence, they made Ching a proposal. But of course, Ching came to do his own set, and he did not opt for that option. So
I'm assuming that they were asking him to coming on someone's set.
right, it would have been a
Yeah.
situation like that,
Know how
which
that go.
within his right, he
He didn't have to take that.
right, no,
Right, so-
absolutely. And the organizers did accept that they were running behind time, especially on the Saturday night. Quite a lot of good performances, like you highlight, and not just entertaining performances, but messages. You had Bobby Wine from Uganda, who delivered a strong message. Queen Ifrica too, in her set, delivered a message and a direct message to the Prime Minister, who was present on hand to watch her performance along with other members of his ministry, including Olivia Grange. Lots of great performances. Bounty Killer did his thing in the early morning, so too did Wayne Wonder. Trying to remember everybody's names right now.
Wayne Marshall.
Marshall was on
Friday.
night,
Right.
but on the Saturday, yes. So
Capleton.
Capleton on the Friday, and even our veterans on Saturday. Yellow Man, he did well. Echo Minot.
Yellow Man are easy. Yeah.
Lots of great performances. And big up to Coffee as a newcomer to the festival, like having her own set. Well, we chatted a bit about this on Friday night.
Yeah, in terms
that
of her
she
getting her
actually-
own set. No, Michael
Right.
Rose was good too, eh?
She writes to the occasion.
Yeah, Michael Rose.
And Pata Rankin, his track "My Woman," of course, that resonated with the massive there. So yeah.
Great show overall. It was lovely from the stream at home.
But a question that I actually asked on Street Verdict Bones, and maybe as a promoter, show promoter, this is a question that you can also answer. Do you believe that stage shows should go beyond 10 hours?
It really depends on what you're putting together. Because there's so many aspects to promoting events. So if it is something that is like a Rebel Salute, it is billed as a very long show. And in terms of...
I mean, it's a festival.
It's a festival.
And there are quite a number of elements to it, but...
Has a lot of moving parts.
Right.
So it really depends on what you're doing, how early you start, and if there are provisions there for people to be comfortable for a long show. So you want to make sure that you have all the facilities that are needed there. And if you're going to be including things like children into the show, then you're going to really have to take them
Make
into
provisions,
right? Or they may have to leave or something like that. It really depends on what you're putting on. But I don't really believe a show needs to be too long.
No, not at all. And especially if it is like a one-day event, you do have people who strongly believe that less is more, and you provide people with like a quality show in a reasonable time, because after say 8 or 9 hours into the show, the patrons, they are weary. And to me, just watching person's body language, it's also an injustice to the performer on stage. Because there you are, chances are you are probably more rested because you were in your tent, or it's a situation where you just arrived, you're going on with this ball of energy, and you're trying to get crowd participation, but they have been standing for 10 hours. 9 hours or 8 hours, and you don't get
You
that
are tired.
vibe.
Yeah,
Right.
you're
And then
tired.
it can also put a damper on your performance if the person taking notes of the show is not looking at it from a point of view that you're actually doing everything on stage. You're working the stage, you're performing. It's just that the audience, they're weary.
I personally work the way I want to see certain people. And I will make preparations to see them. So if they're coming on very late, I will come to the show late. I want to be able to be there with all my faculties around me and rest. And then, but I'm not, you see, when your age you catch up on you start turning a museum like myself, you don't have the energy. That's why I'm leaving there at 1 o'clock in the morning or after 1 going to 2, and it's like the show just a start. So, it would be like, for
And
me,
then
the
you
old
have-
bones in my creek.
Then you have those patrons who are thinking that, look, I want my money's worth. I want to see everybody who's on the show.
But you know what? I think one of the things that I think that really helped that show was all the amenities that were there, separate and apart from the performances. Because you had, I've been a liar, the food was good there. You had good, no meat, Rastafari food. The vegan food. And I mean, I went right through. And, you can sit and you have a little area, sit and talk. And, you know, there's somebody that you not so much want to see. You can find a nice conversation there, and then there's somebody, and that's a little time for you to get some rest too, and then you move. But you know, the whole night standing up for 12 hours and longer.
14, it can be wicked. No, somebody on text is saying Bushman Jacure and Kenyatta Hill did get an opportunity to perform on Irie FM's Africa Forum with Kabu, Maatkeru, and Mutabaruka. So some of the patrons who actually stayed back into the venue got an opportunity to see them perform live on radio, of course, to a larger audience.
It was posted on Instagram.
So that happened. No, of course, you know, Bushman had gotten emotional after the festival, and his proposal was he's not casting blame on anyone, but he was proposing that the organizers look into keeping Rebel Salute for a third night. We have reached out to the organizers of Rebel Salute who say, look, we are accepting Bushman's proposal, and also on the table we are looking into using less entertainers, and in admitting that Rebel Salute this year was heavy in terms of their lineup.
It's long. It was long. And to me, I'd rather have a nice show that is with people that, you know, the performances are not too drawn out. The band changes are not too long, and then on top of that, at the end of it, you're leaving the venue at a reasonable hour. You're not going to be there till, because as it starts at 2 o'clock. Well,
I stayed till the very end.
Well, there you go.
I was so tired I had energy. You know that feeling?
Please explain that math to me.
I just felt
Hey,
like,
Gavin, you ever get so tired you have energy?
you know that, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you write the name dopamine. All right, okay, sir.
Yeah. So
you know what that means? Dope.
So that's what happened to me, and you know, it was a great experience all in all, and big up to the entertainers, big up to the organizers of festivals. It is a hard task, and I think what I liked with the review of Rebel Salute is that they did not shy away from any questions, nor did they try to make excuses for the few glitches.
Well, what I could say when I was there, the early part to me ran very smoothly. I mean,
especially on Friday night.
Especially Friday night. And that's why I said, you know, we were talking on the broadcast. I said, you know, this is really smooth, because as one person gets off, the other person is on. If there's a band change, it's not long at all. So I was just hoping that was what was happening right through. But I was not, alas, I was not there till the end of it. But I know as the bigger acts would get on, it would get a little more difficult, because it's a longer set after a while. Maybe band change would be a little longer. So, but all in all, a good show.
Yeah.
And it was a good crowd.
The next big thing that people are looking forward to is Buju Banton's Long Walk to Freedom tour, which happens on March 16. Already his some more tickets are sold out.
Yeah, we understood that there was a website issue where the website just couldn't handle the traffic, and it just...
That was last week, where VIP early bird tickets were sold out. And then now this week, the early bird grandstand tickets are sold out. And that's like the $75 US tickets. So now available, they have the bleachers tickets priced at $36 and the general tickets priced at $100 US that are available. And these are early bird tickets.
Well, look here. It's a 10-year performance. You're not going to see it in one night. So give thanks.
And, you know, there are talks with persons saying that the tickets for Buju Banton's concert is a bit high. What do you make of it?
No.
Yeah. I think he's
he's
absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
We have not seen him in a while, and he does have a catalog.
It's more like a catalog.
Who do you think his supporting acts could be?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe some of the young gunners, a Protege or a
Chronics,
or a
perhaps.
Chronics or so. Yeah, I'm assuming. I don't know who they are.
Well, let's see. Now, speaking of young gun, we have our Newsic artist this week. We have Lanz. Lanz, officially welcome to the E-Buzz.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me again.
Hold on, Lanz. Just don't like you're asleep.
I know.
Hold on. Lick one bell or one ching bang pan him. Because this man like
No, man. I'm kind of tired of my day. I'm away from over the weekend.
You're doing their party, not true?
Yeah,
that is your problem.
Well, we know you weren't standing for 14 hours, so...
Well, I'm not getting no sleep. I was driving all over the place.
A party again.
Well, at least you were sitting. No.
Lanz, welcome to the E-Buzz.
Yeah,
Your
man,
first
bless,
time.
bless.
Very glad to have you.
Yeah.
Tell us who is Lanz. Tell us how you got the name, how you got started in this business.
All right. I got the name Lanz from my big brother. you know my name Lando, so him short it call me Lanz. Started out in a music. Used to do my house and build rhythm. When we live in Manchester, I used to go home with technical. So I used to build rhythm on my computer in my house. I did have a little girlfriend in a Kingston. You know, 'cause I went to Kingsway High School. I used to go Kingsway High School too. So I did have my girlfriend at Kingston and I decided, say, you don't know when you're in a high school and you fall in love and you feel like, say, yeah, I hate this, she this for the rest of your life. So I decided to come in a Kingston and sell out some of the rhythm them and say, yeah, I want to buy an engagement ring for my
Oh, Lanz! What a story.
Oh, yes.
This is a cool Valentine's Day story. Continue.
So, yeah, me and my uncle walk from Golden Spring because I grew up at Golden Spring too. Jump on a bus from Golden Spring, reach half a tree, walk from half a tree, reach downtown, walk from downtown, reach up in a trench town. You know,
Wow.
looking for studios.
Yeah,
man.
no wonder you
Yeah,
both
man.
goal. What you
Yeah,
say?
man. So, only if I walk in and look for studios to work with or for sell out the rhythm them. You know, end up reach a trench town, start working with Natural Enterprise. Yeah, that was the first studio I work as an engineer.
Right.
You know, start work with Potential Kid. There I produced the song Yes So Nice with
Oh, you
Potential
produced it?
Kid. Yeah, man, you produced that one too.
You know,
speaking
when we
of
first hear about him,
Potential
we
Kid,
said, well, what are we never there?
He surfaced on Instagram with his new girl.
Yeah, I want to tell him I go on very good with the next song when me produced to name Jump Off back in a Trinidad. To burn up Trinidad, man, I tell you. Yeah, man, well hot in a Trinidad right now.
Okay.
After 7 years. After
A long
7
time he
years.
wasn't around.
Yeah, man.
It
after
was
7
all
years,
just
that song.
really potential for a while.
Yeah,
but
man.
look like him a bear the fruit now. Pure potential.
Yeah.
He ain't from him a long time. So that was probably that's his biggest song.
Yeah, man, that's his biggest song.
At
That's
one
nice.
point I thought it was his only song. But I
No,
mean,
man, him have a whole heap more songs.
Right.
He's a tough artist, but
yeah.
but
So obviously you're a producer.
yeah.
How did you make that transition from producer into artist?
Well, I always write my song them, you know, but I work with artists. I work with mostly young artists from Trenchtown and areas around Trenchtown. Right. So me used to always focus on them really. Them used to always tell me say, "Yo, me need to push out my songs too." But me I say, "No, man, I go and focus on one, and you don't know one person get out and then we just take time start, you know."
Teamwork.
But when I do the song, she not let go now. At this, you know. Everybody has to know that you need to just go out there. Cause this song have the potential and everything. Just going out there. So the whole of we come together and just promote Sheena Lego and I just start my artist career from there, really.
So now that you're doing it, what would you say is your short-term goal?
My short-term goal is to I want to build up a catalog, of hits where we can rock a stage show just like when I say talk about stage show. We can rock a stage show for a nice 30, 40 minutes, with lone hits and thing. But I live in my studio, so I don't know my work on that.
All right, talk to us about work that you have coming up in terms of you have an EP album, anything like that coming in the works this year?
All right, I have an EP coming up. I work on my album same time too.
Nice.
But currently I promote the single with me and Cecile, Truly, and a single called Hug Me.
Wow.
Yeah, Hug Me is produced by Strategy Record
So after
label.
you say Sheena Lego, now it's Hug Me Truly.
Alright, this a song named Hug Me.
No, I know. I'm just putting your song
Yeah, we're
titles together to say.
I probably can make a song named Hug Me Truly, yes.
But after then, Lego.
Sheena Lego, is that a true story?
Yeah, it's a true story. Yeah, man.
I wish we don't have them the problem there, boy. I tell you, I hear some of them problem. A good problem them there,
So let's give our listeners a taste. Here is
Sheena.
Lanz, our
Yeah.
music artist.
Youth.
Hey boy, how way you do to me? You make me want. Left all my money in the bed and come give you some. I feel bad to me I cheat, but you sweeter though. You do my better than him and I know for me fault.
Hey, the vibe sweeter when you're fi hide. So drive out and come for a ride. But you can't go give him none for a couple nights. Become soar like flight.
Truly, never get a love like this. Enough to rough it up when me a time it. When I win my man, yo, me still a reminisce about the love we do. Truly, never get a love like this. Enough to rough it up when me a time it. When I win my man, yo, me still a reminisce about the love we do. That man would have vex. If him see the kind of love me I get. If him see the way you rough it up, yeah. Cause him know him never give me them the kind of love, yeah. Me love a man, but me love you too. So me don't know how it a go. Nah left my man, but me nah left you. But can't stop love you, don't know what I do, babe. Truly, never get a love like this. Him know to rough it up when me a time it. Cause when me win my man, yo, me still a reminisce for the love we do. Truly, never get a love like this. Him no fi wrap it up when me a time it. Cause when me win my man, yo, me still a reminisce for the love we do.
Girl, I know you are the fault. The only fault your body have a fi make the dumb talk me obsessed with the good underneath. Yo, my girl treat me good, but you make me have me cheat. Watch this. I got my girl last night and the whole time me I imagine. Lord God, a regular me pick fight with her just to leave and come for your thing. Me love my girl, but me love your talk. Cause she no know how fi bubbles up. More you breathe, but you love it on my choke, yeah. Me bet $1 million US, your man never make it hurt, so.
Give me the other tune, man, the big one. Give us the one with the shiny and the black.
Acapella.
Acapella.
Dog me get trapped between two girlies, see. And me can't choose which one of them.
Dog me get trapped between two girls.
That's right.
Can't choose which one of them. Cause the black one cool and pretty, and the brown in have money I spent. Brown in born February, dog, and the black one born April. So the two of them will fight for me body. Dog, so the two of them jealous gone to hell. And she not like a dog, and she not like a neither. And she not like a dog, and she not like a neither. And she not like a dog, and she not like a neither. She not like a dog, she not like a neither. So the brown in pop up at the studio, and the black one dip on our way. None of them me no want lose, you know. Two of them are me baby. Dog me get trapped between two girlies, see.
Boy, I tell you, as I say, good problem to have, young boy. Good problem to have.
What's an advice?
No, but I'm just saying.
But for persons who just listen and they're thinking, yo, him have a vibe, him have a style, him have gone. I want to book Lanz for an event. How can we book you?
All right. My information is on my Instagram. My Instagram, Lanz Official Music. That's LANZ Official Music. For Facebook, it's Lanz Official Music too. You don't know, you can check out the new thing them too on my Lanz Vivo. You know? But yeah, all my information is on Instagram, Lanz Official Music.
And where can we see you perform live? What your itinerary look like?
All right, for March, I have 7 shows lined up for March in the UK, so I go there in the UK for a month.
Lovely old boy, we'll see you there.
Yeah, man.
Smashing.
Dear, you see how you walk in and distract Lanz? No.
You know, yeah. Put the mic to you.
I don't even know where I looking, who I must look at.
Yeah,
where
because
I
you know why? You know what happened now? Why you're having all them problems there? Because you're late.
Sorry, I heard you on the radio about DL.
Yes.
Yeah.
Darn late.
No.
Are you going to tell me so the battery for your clock stop work?
No, No, man, we don't know.
Wrong hand you put it
No, we
on.
have to make a grand appearance.
And a grand is
My
a
baby
lift.
here open up the gate for me and then I just come. You understand? So, yeah, all right.
Somebody get excuse also.
Yeah.
You come with that.
Listen,
They like that.
you know, by that.
Buy that not even for sale.
But we're here. Give God thanks. You
True
know,
that.
we come
And you
from
got here
afar.
safely.
Yeah, we have come from a journey, so we're here.
Yeah.
So how you been, Dia? It's been a minute you've been here.
Yes, it's been a while. I'm great. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
What is new with DI?
Well, if a thing's new,
Tell
I got
me.
my new song that just dropped yesterday where you don't know it named Power. You don't know the edit version named At Ride. And the other part, Power name and next little something to what I can't say right. Yeah, so.
I guess we can only deal with the alphabet, so it's like a V.
Yeah, it's like a power and then in the bracket
Yeah.
a V and then some other words.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
easy, you know. All right, so where have you've been working apparently, but we're not seeing you on the scene here in Jamaica a lot. What's been happening?
I've been having some shows, but as you know, or I don't know if you know, but I had to neglect my music for a while. My mom has been sick. But give God thanks, she all right now.
Good.
So you don't know 2019, so
Your year.
Yeah, my year, 2019, right? Yes.
My team, I like that.
2019.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
so we just going out and you don't know the rebel go out and we just it's all about consistency and just work. We just gonna make the work talk for itself.
What's planning? What's up for this year? EP album. I know you have talked about the single.
All right. Well, we have I don't know if it's a name EP album or mixtape yet.
Right.
You understand? But we know the first single off of it right now is Power. And you don't know the girl them a jump to it already. And the man them love it so far in a little one day. So the promotion I got in full effect right about now. So yeah, that's what's up. Next week February 2nd I go off to Canada. Then after that we have just all heap of things. There's a Europe thing in the works right now. I don't know if it's going to be for March, April, or May, but that's about coming up. And then May also is my birthday month, so all heap of announcements and surprises are going for me. Yeah.
You know, I feel say you and Vershon have the same watch, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know how they can come so
Same
late.
time. They're on the same time.
Same clock you there for the youth. Vershon, what mute? Rich.
But yeah, I know. Oh God, Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Happy
same
late
to
year.
you.
Yes, man.
But do you have a management team kicking it with, or are you just doing it solo?
No, whole new team. And big up to my team. Big up to Sly and Robbie as well, because
Nice.
they always been a part of my team.
That's
and
true.
actually, the album mixtape or EP, I don't know, I them are the executive producers on there. Other songs from other producers, I don't know, because what catch between now and then, I forgot on it. So that's what's up. But it's a brand new team, brand new movement, just out there.
I know you said that V Power is the first track from the album EP. You haven't decided yet, but how would you describe like the mood of it? Is it going to be that within that kind of vein, or are you going to take it elsewhere?
What, the EP?
Yeah.
Whole heap of things, whole heap of different moods, whole heap of different topics. Just, I just rebel. You don't know rebel. We're rebel, we're liberated, we're free. You don't know we're independent, so we talk our mind without apology. So a lot of that is going to be on the EP. But whole heap of different sounds, whole heap of different textures and tones. And most of these songs were recorded in California, LA. So it's just a whole new different thing with some different writers that work with some big companies out there. So I'm madness.
Have big things.
Yeah, man.
So you're back to DI, not DL.
No, I'm back to DI. Yeah?
Of course.
Yeah, the acronym different individual.
Now,
yeah?
guess what now, DI? We're up for a commercial break.
Yeah.
Now, this is the e-buzz, so we don't do it dehydrated. As some of my friends say, no dry throat reasoning around
True
here.
that.
All right, so we got Vershon, pan the Vershon. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to fling on a Vershon. So, give me a Vershon.
DI, Lanz, and Vershon.
Why you drying at the old box with that one? Right. Just give me something. You don't want the ladies start first?
Ready this a bad girl DI. Ready for whatever I know me no shy. This a girl I walk with a red in the sky. Inna me tight shorts with the pan me eye. Oh yes, me full up at the bad girl finesse. Inna me 16 stiletto one the spit inna my dress. I coulda done inna the galley of the red carpet. You fi beat it till I meet a reset. Cause I can be a good girl, I can be a.
Come in, Lanz.
Listen, D.I. me hug up my girl last night and the whole time and me I imagine a regular me pick fight with her just believe and come for your thing because me love my girl but me love you too Cause she don't know how fi bubbles up. More your braid, but you love it when me choke ya. But $1,000,000 you never make it hurt, sir.
Lanz, yeah, go on, man.
Vershon. Yeah, you are the cheerleader, so come and shake up your pom-pom. And every girl for ya, do it like you not care neither. Make me shift you like a gear lever. 6:30, you make the lover grow now. Vershon 1 feet touches, so tip on your toe now. Wine fast, do it slow now. Vershon make the girl them a bounce like a ball, make it boom, 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 boom like a ball.
Hey, one of your first tune them, that's not true.
Yeah,
I tell you. Boy, we have Vershon, Lanz, and Danielle D.I. We soon forward.
Rum bar, white overproof rum. The new taste are the best under the sun. And you know when we raise in the bar, put it somewhere them can't take it down. 100% Jamaican. Yo, the rum is smooth in a mud. Share a drink on the ends with your friends. Rum bar of the fight for the link up them. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Rum bar, white overproof rum, ching!
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
One time, I know just now them a fight me a long, long, long time. Yeah. One time, I know just now them a fight me a long, long, long time. Yeah. Can't stop me, can't stop me flow, yeah. Can't stop me, can't stop me flow, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Me as have a on and off switch, so when me hear the pagans attack, just turn them off, turn them off, turn them off. Me just turn them off. At the most I got me walk with, so me no waste my time on crosses. Me just turn them off, turn them off, turn them off. Me just turn them off. Where them a say from a no money line. Now give them me energy plus my bloody time. Now for them a bow out and some a go behind crosses and parasite. How with them coming like. But my BS say a bad man thing. So no boy can't violate shop done thing. We out here real top ranking. And the for boss now stop win. Cause me ears have a on and off switch. So me no listen to your guns attack. Me just turn them off, turn them off, turn them off. Me just turn them off. All the most I judge and me walk with. So me no listen crosses and dog. Me just turn them off, turn them off, turn them off. Me just turn them off.
Sick of the little hot ride, yeah. Sick of the little slow wine, yeah. When me game, nah. Man want me to lose them minor, them minor. Sick of the little hot ride, yeah. Sick of the little slow wine, yeah. When me game, now up man a turn idiot. Everybody knows that she do that, oh. Sick of the little hot ride, yeah. Sick of the little slow wine, yeah. When me game, now man want me to lose them minor. Power the vroom vroom. Same one hold me for ransom my body. Too close, curve and tell him some suko I'm out. Truthful, one them a tell me some too cold. I'm sorry, sorry not sorry. Sick of the little hot ride, yeah. Sick of the little slow wine, yeah. When me game, now man want me to lose them minor, lose them minor. Sick of the little hot ride, yeah.
All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it is the E-Buzz. We have Lanz, DI, and Vershon.
Right.
Vershon, welcome officially.
In a real life, wagon.
Yeah.
Happy New Year again.
I know. Happy New Year to you too.
Vershon.
Tell us about the track that we just heard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, for 2019 is a different approach. I mean, 2018, 2017. I did some things in my life where you don't know 2019 is really a different thing.
Right.
As I said before, I pay attention to a whole heap of people who drain out my energy. So you say for 2019, we not pay them no mind. We just have an on and off switch. We just lock them off.
And turn off negativity.
Yeah,
too.
man.
All right, that is a good way to start this year. And I realize that a lot of people have really taken a very serious approach to everything this year. It's like, this is a real year to say, boy, I got to do this. So I'm glad to hear that version. So what new approach will you be taking this year?
Well, first, we turn off the haters, you know.
Right.
So we just ready now for lock the place. You get me? I say, well, if a new tracks, the show them coming in. So, yeah, man, good. 2019 look good so far.
And I think what actually looked great was via your social media platform, you sent a message just basically speaking with your colleagues to
Come
say,
together.
you know, unite, cut the foolishness. You also called out entertainers that people know that, you know, you, Alkaline, Jamil, Movado, you called them out, you say Happy New Year, that kind of thing.
Right.
What actually prompted that move and what was your frame of mind?
I mean, as I said before, last year, the year before, and
problem.
Yeah, a whole heap of misunderstanding going on in the music. And I mean, I don't see where it build none of it. You get me? The separation, the fight against it, it never really build nobody because I don't see nobody call it no award.
No,
you get
sir.
me? I say, it just have we all on one level. And that level is for just fight against each other, and it don't make no sense for 2019. But could try something different now.
You know, that is something that I've heard a lot of people talk about in terms of just a lot of the things is egos too. A lot of egos clash. I don't need to work with him, and I don't need to. Some of them even saying that if they're on a certain stage show with somebody, them not work, or they don't want to work in close proximity with that artist.
And you know the thing too, maybe I don't want them get the message wrong when I say dancehall unity, you know, because when I say dancehall unity, don't mean you and a man are going to link up and run boat or drink Hennessy.
Right.
The problem is with the music, if certain artists don't deal with the next artist and a promoter keep a show and want the two artists, them one no one go because him not deal with the next one. A producer put out a rhythm and say, you want that artist, the next one no one vice because that one is the and it don't good for the music.
No good for any, nobody wins.
So true that the value of the music a drop is like
the value.
It's not exciting no more. It's like whatever.
And as I say, it does drain your energy.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely.
Do you know one of the most tiring things you can do to yourself is be angry?
Which is right.
Look here, if you want jog round the block 1,000,000 times, or find somebody who just get you so you're more tired than when you did run around the block. Because it's not just a physical drain, it's a brain drain. So you really want, you don't need to get into them things.
We see a nod in there. You want to weigh in?
Well, I agree with what he's saying totally, but on the other side and on the realistic side, you don't know dancehall or hardcore, dancehall or freedom of speech. So because of that, it automatically bring vibes. I just saw it is, you understand? But I do believe that unity has strength. You understand what I'm saying? We're just this little section. So I do believe that you don't know where to unify and come together. But as I say, dancehall is hardcore. Dancehall is freedom of speech. So you're definitely going to rub each other wrong along the line. But how we deal with it and how we move on.
No, absolutely. And as professionals,
right.
like
Exactly.
Even I think I've used this explanation the week we had Munga when we saw your post version is that you are in your work atmosphere. You don't get along with everybody, but at the end of the day, you have to be professional. It's about getting the job done.
And especially not to stop each other food. Like, all right, yeah, me and you don't agree, but why we can't be on the same stage show? You understand? Me and you don't agree. Why we can't be on the same rhythm?
Right.
Because the rhythm the big and the whole that we need for pop.
Exactly.
All right, producer, you sure not from you not put against each other, make we do the thing. Because to stop
and
each other
a collaboration.
No, I mean,
exactly.
you see the competition in our music, it good because I see competition build artists from one level to a really high.
Definitely.
Because the problem is when you're going to make the competition becomes personal.
That's the problem.
You get me? I say, who can't go around the road there so because man round there wait for them who want to do this to who are. You get me? I say, that's where the problem come in now.
Right.
Okay, all right. Look at it. An artist will perform on a show, right?
Right.
And because him and the next artist no deal, we perform on the same show, him not going. That don't make no sense at all. You have to remember you have fans out there, you're not trying to please the artist where you and them don't deal.
Right.
You get me?
It is bad. And of course, that is something that we have to now get over the personals. Because if it's a business to be run, you have people in a regular workplace. This is a workplace too, you know. The studio, the radio, the stage show, it's all a part of the music business, the music industry. We all have our parts to play in it. Now, the next concern is that if somebody don't get along, we have to learn to put that aside and look at the bigger picture of the forward moving of the industry. Not this like a tit for tat. I've seen some stupid tit for tats at some shows. And I said, come on, man, I need to grow up, man. And because of that, the patrons who pay them money to see you, them suffer.
They suffer.
Yeah, so it's not
And
worth it.
at the end of the day, I think even Bounty Killer and the Beanie Man, they did it best.
Friendly. It was
You know what
friendly.
I mean? I'm sure at one point them really probably couldn't stand each other because of what was happening in the music. But at the end of the day, they were professional enough to coexist in the same space.
Right.
And that's what it is about. It is about your fans, and it is about and it even boils down to some amounts of insecurity and a lack of confidence in you and your material and what you're bringing to the fore. Because if you're confident to a level, you're going to go out and kick it.
But you know, to mention what you said, Beanie and Bounty, nobody did it better than them because it really got personal with them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I am there. And I'm at shows and Beanie walking at the venue and kill, well, you know, kill him out long already.
Yeah.
I went killer, see, away my go.
Right. But
up.
They're in the same space, and both of them are going to go on the stage and do a wicked show because it's about pleasing your audience and competing and show word.
And show word.
Doing it in that way.
Yeah,
and whomever go on first, the other one will say, right, and that's you do.
Oh, that, yeah,
they're going to top
but that even help them career
no,
even
of
more.
course, because that's like competition. Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that we need to look at in terms of all the animosity in the business and all the little silly rival. We need to turn the positive on it because there is good in competition. There is good in a little bit of vibes too, you know. It's just how we handle it, and we don't let it escalate to a certain level where it drain your brain, man. Where you sit down and think about him and say, I hate that boy there. So you can't. When you get to that point,
it's a distraction.
Yeah, man.
It's a distraction, and I commend you, Vershon. I said it behind your back and saying it to your face now. I commend you for that move. You are young, you're in it, and like you said, you have done your own introspection and assessment, and you realize that that did not serve you.
Vershon, all I can say is that
that's what it's about.
You grown, man. You ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, anybody got time for that?
Yeah, man. See them all call about Vershon.
Howard, you're not available. But what else is in the pipeline for Vershon? What can we look out for? We hear the new track.
Yes.
Well, I'm just really promoting the new track now because it's a new year and it's a new start for me. I
fresh
don't know.
Start.
It's a fresh start. It's not that ignorant youth like your
Look here.
Yeah, man, this year we're more humble. You get me? As I say, when I really sit down and review back some stuff I do last year and the year before, I mean, I really regret it, you know, because it helped me to be humble this day.
So you learn from it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a new year, a new page.
Look here, there's nothing wrong with making an error in judgment or doing something silly as long as you learn from it and it betters you.
Which is right.
You see, if you go back into the same behavior now, then you have a problem.
Yes.
True that.
See that? So you have a different version now. You when I don't really know you're the on dub. Yeah, version you.
Do you have management, no version, or you're kicking it solo?
Well, I have a team.
Tell us who's the team.
And you must know Bullpuss. Bullpuss is a part of the
course.
team. You have Deli Ranks, you have Jay and Roger from Friends for Real. So man.
Good team.
Good team.
Very
Great
good
team.
Positive team.
Positive.
So
you understand which part the changes really come
yes,
from.
Yes.
Whoever support Vershon right now, them not really depend on the negative vibes. Them just want to be on a positive level there.
And negativity, it spread like flu, you know.
And it is important to who you have in your inner circle because that's where the influence is coming from. And sometimes I think a lot of entertainers get distracted when they're in a circle, they don't have anybody to say, DI, a foolishness that, or Vershon, Jano, you know, say you shouldn't do that. But when they can just egg you on to say, no, man, go all out pan govern, man. Them youth then already, man. You know, like, that is not going to fix the situation. So it's important who you have in your core.
Which is right.
Well, I'm just glad that a new approach has been taken. We're looking for positive, great music from everyone. for the new year. You hear DI how she excited about fear things them already. She more excited.
I have to be.
Man,
I know she's saying V power.
Me swear she got the 2 cartwheel in me a while ago. The way she excited.
I don't know if I do it.
You don't know if you do cartwheel. You're not in the right attire to do it neither.
The right forum.
No, it's like a cartwheel. So.
No, as we are in 2019 and we look forward, look towards the year. The year just started. But Lanz, DI, and Vershon, what would you say you are expecting, or what are your expectations as it relates to the music, the direction, where you want to go, where you see yourself personally, and also where you see the music?
Alright, in dancehall music, I expect more unity. Cause as you say, Vershon come out with it already. You don't know, I say I don't put up in post too. You know, I say Ramisha try with the whole unity thing too. Isn't it? And me are that type of person from man, I don't want no beef or no goat or no chicken with nobody. Isn't it?
Right.
So you don't know, I expect unity in a dancehall. For myself, just only more shows overseas, you know, only more hits, only more ladies. You see me?
You're gone browning and it shining over. You're gone. Let me ask another question to you, Lanz. Now that you have kind of put a footprint into the business, we see you've done collaborations with Cecile and others. Are any other artists out there that inspire you and you'd like to work with? It don't necessarily mean a tune, but maybe produce or maybe a song. Is there anybody out there that really stands out to you?
Yeah, well, Taurus Riley for one. Okay. Bugle, me already have a song with Bugle, it not drop yet. You don't know. Shane have a song too. That soon drop, I think in the end part of January, that will drop.
Okay.
And me respect every artist, man. You see me, if Vershon, you don't know. Yeah, man, I only for artists.
Like you say, the even Vershon.
No, me not mean it.
Don't start anything.
Don't start.
Even Vershon, because you don't know Vershon, the writer, so.
Right? You have somebody in a Vershon crew. You in here about someone?
I say, well, but even like I show my show Vershon and I boss. What kind of thing that you?
I tell you, freelance, man.
No, man. Vershon know the respect there, because you don't know even when they make them show.
Yeah, man, which is right.
Vershon is a very talented artist, you know, from long time.
Yeah, man.
Me just like
and you never
to see him can
was engineer to man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Man.
Maybe that's why I'm in Vershon, up your Vershon you so me. No, I do tune.
So we did hear from DI and Vershon in terms of the direction you want to see the music and your expectation for yourself.
I just want to see the music just evolving as it is. You know me, I say I see so many Jamaicans out there, Jamaican entertainers, just to entertain and blow up the world. Where the Dalton Harris, for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Even into the dance hall, even the dancer girls, you know me, I say I just had the Ed Top Anika, we're on the show next week in Toronto too. But just she win $25,000 in a Cardi B them and Young Miami video. So it's just I just seen it evolving and just getting bigger and bigger, and you know, I want to be a part of it for 2019. I want to progress, I want to be consistent, I want to, you don't know, connect with my fans, I want to gain new fans. So it's just about the movement for me right now, you don't know, and spreading my word and just representing dancehall as best as I can, you know. Me I say, and fulfilling my full potential as an artist, you know. That's what I want for this year.
Well, I think Vershon, go ahead.
Well, from the year start, may I preach it, you know.
Yeah.
Unity is strength, and there's nothing wrong with competition. So if you want to compete with anybody, it's all right, but just do it in a peace, love, and unity. You get me? I say, I remember, 2019 going to be a history year for dancehall and reggae. Yeah. As you know, Buju Day Road now, you know that thing they go March 16 over the National Stadium.
Yes. And looking forward to that.
I look forward to see Vice Cartel Road this year too. Also, myself on Instagram. You get me? I say, so, I mean,
that's a prayer right there. But,
yeah, I mean, 2019 just looked like a good year so far, and I just want the youth them to come together and just do some music and make something happen.
I like that.
It can work. Yeah,
I'd love to see Cartel out too, because you know he's now donning a new complexion, and You know, due to, you know, in the dark a lot. He's now dark. So, I don't know, but I'd love to see. He was my brethren for many years until this scenario happened with him. But he's a brilliant artist. Always was very witty. He had the sharpest wit you could ever see.
I can't talk now. I'm behind the real.
Duh. Why I tell
big up yourself, Brian.
Brian,
Good to have you back.
I'm happy.
Right?
Brian, I wish ice cream truck you rub with a hand, man.
No, speak. As Bones made mention of complexion, recently, Di, you on social media platform, you came out and you talk about struggles that brown woman, black woman experience just the same. What actually prompted you to take that route?
Well, I don't believe that there's any a perfect time to speak about your struggles or speak about problems that you are faced with. I don't think there's ever a right time because, as you know, people experience things in the past, people experience it in the present, people experience it every second, every minute, depends on whatever. So, me a rebel, as you know, and I speak without apology, and I just believe that I do believe and always believe from experience that colorism exists straight across the board for the black woman. Whether you're light-skinned black, whether you're dark-skinned, I just believe that colorism exists straight across the board, and I've experienced colorism and racism. Yeah. So, as I said, when is there ever a good time to talk about what you've ever experienced or what you've ever been struggled with? You see me?
Wow.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
And everybody have their own experiences, and there is no right or wrong answer or no debate about it. It is what it is.
Have you ever experienced any?
Of course.
Racism?
Yes.
I've experienced it. It's very bad. I was at down at Jam West, and I was a racist.
Honestly,
race car.
Boys, we're gonna ask you to face the wall.
Wait.
Turn around and face the wall.
Put a cap on my head.
No, yes. Hold the ear and the leg. Time out. You're in time out.
Oh, look here. I just think the room was getting a little too thick a while ago. Could have cut that tension with a knife, so we cut it.
Yeah, you did. You did cut that tension. I think we
thick in you. Porridge.
Now, recently, of course, the government, they had the launch for Reggae Month, and they have said that they're pumping some $15 million into the Reggae Month activities, in addition to a $25 million for a reggae music museum. Well, as members of the industry, how does that make you feel?
How much million was that again?
25 mil for a museum, and then 15 mil for the Reggae Month activities for February.
Wow, that's a lot of money. That's how much? 40 million? Well, as long as it is going to the development of reggae and the development of music, what can I say? But we don't know when they check them right. But that's a lot of money. So I just hope it has spent power it need for spend pan. You know what I say? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I agree with DI. Not much I can say about that.
No, right, yeah, true.
Lanz?
Yeah, man, I agree with that too. As long as them push the music, the reggae music.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you see now, other countries that take over reggae music.
I'm gonna try to do it better than we do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna careful.
So,
and a museum, normally museum holds artifacts, older things. So I'm volunteering to be the first to go in and the first artifact, antique. Relic.
To see where the money was spent.
Yes,
but it's good that they actually made that move, that initiative, because we do not hesitate to bash them when they're not doing enough, or to say you cannot allot just 1 month for reggae. Big up to IRFM, we are reggae and dancehall 24/7 every day, all day. But it is still a start and a step in the right direction. So that you have to commend them for, and we'll hold your feet to the fire to ensure that events across the board get this money, and we're looking also forward to the music museum to see what happens.
Of course, I'm going to ask you, and for this, with that money, hopefully next year this time around, because I'm not seeing a big festival or a big show I keep for the Reggae Month. It's not, I'm not seeing an extremely out of the ordinary. So put some of that money there now and make sure next year now we'll have a huge festival. Make it as big as like a Sumfest. Make it as big as what make it one of them
Rebel
big
Salute.
staple, Rebel Salute,
Yeah.
Jazz and Blues. Make it one of them big staple there for reggae. What's that? Reggae month? Yeah. Make it a big
Absolutely.
staple. So that's what I want to see. So I want to see some of them money the next year now spend on that.
And I think what I like also is that they seem to have gotten an early jump on just trying to sensitize people about the month. And there is going to be, it's going to be a very busy month apparently. So we're just looking forward as the month progresses. They give us the itinerary and the details of what is happening.
And not only that, but pump some of those monies into creating an entertainment zone, because it is really ridiculous. You know, you're going in and you're cutting off events because of the Night Noise Abatement Act. Even though when you're cutting off events, it is not even in the night; it's actually morning, and we don't have a daylight night abatement noise act. We don't have a daytime noise act because you're coming to cut off my event. It's 3 a.m. That's not night.
That's morning.
It's morning. So I mean, are we gonna get technical? We could.
Yeah,
it's early morning. We don't have an early morning act. We have a night noise abatement act. So
and then you need to do it fair too, because you know sometimes they want to tell us that somebody call and say you make noise.
Give me a party island then.
Yeah.
How about that? Give me a little island where we can party from night till the morning, morning till the night, just straight through. Give me that. Give me that right there. Because Jamaica is one of the biggest party cities and party countries in the world. So therefore, give me a little party island where we know so we can just party and be free. Different promoters can come up with different concepts for parties, and we just know that we can party and promote our music and just have fun. You know
I see you as the first promoter.
I see D.I. actually. She actually went there. Her facial expression is like, yeah.
I just saw you going on the island. You have to go sail go over there.
Yeah, just something nice. You know, look, all even downtown this. You know, something can go on downtown. Although I see some things that happen downtown.
Yeah,
no, definitely. So like Glorious, you understand? So that's it. Really development. I respect that. I want to see more right. I want to just see duty free shopping. I want, you know what I say? Just some different thing where we're going at the different parts. You know. Jamaica is supposed to be the Americans of the Caribbean, so let it be that, you know.
Well, we're getting there with our development.
There is definitely development.
Yeah. But look into the night noise. I mean, the Night Noise Abatement Act, and also the zonings. I mean, that is something you can also announce in Reggae Month, so we can benefit throughout the year.
Yeah, the zoning now that would not be a part of the night abatement or whatever. It's an area that you can just go right through.
Just free flow.
There's just free flow.
So you have smoking areas and you have all of them stuff. Just give her a party.
Yeah, man, create that, man. We need that now. Yeah, that is needed.
That would be a fabulous announcement.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Andrew, my boy, if you can do a thing in the month, yeah?
Consider it done.
Right. So, all right. So we're going to take another break.
Yes.
Well, would you like to do the honors this time? Yes,
well, DJ Brian, can you just drop something? Not necessarily dusty, but anything you can find there. We have Lanz, D.I., Vershon. Sing us to a break.
Right.
Start it.
We're going to start it.
Alright, for the girl them.
Lanz.
Me get trapped between two girlies, see. And we can't choose which one of them. Cause the black one cool and pretty. And the brownie have money I spend. Me say the brownie born February, and the black one born April. So the two of them will fight for me body. Dog, me say the two of them jealous gone to hell. And she nah let go dog, and she nah let go neither. The I nah let go dog, Kishima nah let go neither.
I true, it what I mean, I true.
So Lanz, here we know, yeah? You say you're born in a spend, but you know say me not spend no money, right? Cause me no mind, man, right? You know what?
Yeah, you know.
Me want a Rudy, no one no smoothie. Me want a man no can hold it up. That girl a choosy, like Papi Cozy. But a the bad boy them like. Hey, car. When him a beat it, love. When him a beat it. When him a beat it, love. When him a beat it. When him a beat it, love. When him a beat it. Put it down on my board, because I want to feel, hey.
You know that's abuse though.
No. It's no. I know that kind of abusing that way, right? The nice sweet beating, yeah?
They sound like you get hurt.
No, the nice sweet beating, yeah? The nice sweet beating.
Alright. Vershon.
Want to say my time now?
Yeah, man.
Follow me then, watch out. Yo. Me ears have a on and off switch, so when me hear the pagans attack, We just turn them off, turn them off. Turn them off, we just turn them off. At the most I got me walk with. So me no waste my time on crosses. Me just turn them off, turn them off. Turn them off, we just turn them off. Hey, Irie, where them a say from a no money line. Now give them the energy plus my bloody time. Enough of them a bow out and some a go behind crosses and parasite. That them come alive.
Me think you sing that song for some people, you know. Yes, sir. Alright, we're up for a break. We'll soon forward.
White overproof from the new taste are the best under the sun. And you know when we raise in the bar, put it somewhere them can't take it out. 100% Jamaican. Yo, the rum is smooth in a mud. Share a drink on the ends with your friends. Rum bar of the fight for the link up them. Raise the bar, them can't take it out. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Rum bar, white overproof rum, ching!
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
I know Jerry and dog. Even by the time we are hot up the rice and couldn't find a meat kind, we just have a fling piece of butter in it. Thank your father for shine little light. Cause when me a come from no time it no nice. Although I'm not rich and have a vehicle I drive, me give thanks for when me reach in a life. Cause me used to hungry, me never used to have money. I used to dumpling and butter. Man used to suffer so all I who fight me feel love me. Cause me used to hungry, me never used to have money. I used to dumpling and butter. Me I come from the gutter, so all I who a fight try allow me. Hold on. Remember one time when life used to stagnant. Man I tried it in my one shoes, my one pants now. Me I work towards the Benz and the mansion. Only God alone know which part me I tried from you. 30 heart I chat about a team. Them no love for so when they get to youths, them have a dream. When nothing I go on for them. Never want to see you, but any road me tried, you know I got a leak. Them say me nah bust swear. That me hear enough say. Me for stay where the crofts there. Them try every little thing for stop the success. Although the road rugged and rough, me no give up. The amount of struggles from my face, man I give thanks in a real life. In a real life I pray, man I pray, and I go and hold the faith in a real life. In a real life the amount of struggles from my face, man I give thanks in a real life. In a real life enough used to say me not reach nowhere, but still one day I survive. Well, enough see me smile and know my life and happy more while a little rice and mackerel. Still me hold the faith and I call pan Selassie for make it in a life. Me know man happy. People might see me and smile and believe say everything fine and just through them can't see the inside more while man happy. Tug it out when hungry I twist stripe, cause life it rocky like a hill ride. The amount of struggles from my face, man I give thanks in a real life. In a real life pray me I pray and I go and hold the faith in a real life. Real life struggles from my face, man I give thanks in a real life. In a real life love you to say me not reach nowhere, but still me I survive.
Slow dance, little romance. She wears something real sexy, show Lanz. And it's an unforgettable moment, yeah. Finger play start quick. She said me love how you treat my lip. Make we work funny night shift. Excuse me while I light my look like she come from the movies. She love it, me love it, we love it. Sweet love making like we cruising. She love it, alright then, alright then. The ground shiny, it make me slide in. Bass a bunk so we are all a vibe scene.
Hey boy, how way you do to me, you make me want. Left all my money in the bed and come give you some. I feel bad to me I cheat, but you sweeter though. You don't. Hey boy, how way you do to me, you make me want. Left all my money in the bed and come give you some. I feel Sake of the little hot ride. Sake of the little slow wine. When me clean, nah. Man no major lose them mind, lose them mind. Sake of the little hot ride, yeah. Sake of the little slow wine. When me game, now up man a turn idiot. Everybody knows that she do that, oi. Sake of the little hot ride. Sake of the little slow wine. When me game, now man no major lose their mind. Power the vroom vroom. Same one hold me for ransom my body. Too close, curve and tell him some suko I'm out. Truthful, one never tell me stop too cold. I'm sorry, sorry not sorry. Sake of the little hot ride, yeah.
Boy, if you're just joining us, whoever buy the ice cream truck, their hand, boy, I mean, I tell you, Gavin, you talk to Brian about the hand, man. All right, well, guess what? We're getting ready for some parties that are going to be happening. One of the parties is Mellow Vibes, the best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So guess what? We're going to be talking to Omar Perrin. Omar, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Omar, where you say, man? Mellow Vibes. Give us all the details on this great event. When is it? Where is it? Who's on the lineup? What's the admission? Give us everything you can tell us.
Well, it's on Saturday at the Retro Capital, which is Mascam. That's by the stadium. And to get in will be $1,000 free sold, 1,200 at the gate. And we have a skybox that you can go, and all drinks are free.
The skybox, do you have to pay to go into the skybox?
Yeah, man, 3-5.
3-5. Okay, that's not bad at all.
Oh, yes, man. And then for the ladies, you know, some Mellow Vibes, Jericho Entertainment always provide for the ladies. And they're half price, which is $600 at the gate before 11 p.m.
Tell us about your lineup of DJs, or do you tell us who's there on the bill?
Three of the best. Crazy Chris, DJ Marvin, and Kurt Riley at the party at the bar. That's why we dub it triple check.
You definitely get the best for true.
What time? What time should we get there? And are tickets available only at the gate?
No, tickets are available at several of our outlets. Average with the Concept, Petcom, Dunrobin, Venus Pharmacy, Scotsman Lounge, and Extra Small Plaza.
All right. Well, Omar Perrin, you've been doing this a minute now. Mellow Vibes is a staple event. We wish you all the best with it, the best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And we will make sure that you get most of the promotion so that people will know. But that is sure they sell off long time. Everybody knows how to go to Mellow Vibes. So we know it's going to be an awesome event for you.
And it's also a dancing event. So I'm asking the ladies to come out in not their heels, just them flats, and dance the night away. Gents, do likewise.
All right, me go call Vegas and see if you can lend me that platform boot there for you, sure. You know, you go to Rebel Salon, you want boot there, no, man. My goodness, 3-story car.
That won't work for our party.
No, that's an ankle broke, not true. All right, Vegas, keep with me, borrow something else. All right, thanks a lot, Omar, and we wish you all the best with Mellow Vibes.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, man, respect.
So it's Mellow Vibes, best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So make sure you check it out.
My Vegas shoes would have work in there as a costume.
You know, me have one party more advertised to my producer.
We'll send you the bill, go ahead.
Freddie Krueger, birthday party, you don't know. March 30th. You don't know, me I got there for that one there too. You know, Ochi. So make sure you're there.
When is it again?
March 30th.
Where?
You know, Freddie.
Ochi.
Foreplay.
Oh, Foreplay?
Club Foreplay.
Right on Main Street, that's all?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So, DI and Vershon, where can we see you perform next? What the itinerary look like?
All right, so you don't know more. All of my Toronto Canadian fans and everybody in America who want to fly, come out Jamaica who have the visa can come. Next week, February 2nd, Lost in Black inside of Toronto, Canada. It's a go load. I'm a thing. Look on my page, on Instagram, DI_Danielle. Check it out. You can look on the flyer and see where exactly I'm going to be inside of Toronto, Canada. And more dates to be announced. And look out for May 2nd. Not May 2nd, I beg your pardon. Look out for May. I'm a big birthday tour around Bash the month there. Whole heap of niceness I go on, but I'll be back to tell you about it.
Version?
Well, March 16, I'm gonna be in Toronto, Canada, and then April 12 to the 13, I go to Honduras, and after that, I have a small England tour, but you don't know it go. Working.
Which part of Honduras you going to be? You know?
I could even tell you, because this is going to be like the second time at Honduras. So.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
Honduras, nice.
What we're going to do, we're going to
Yes.
open the phone lines and give our listeners an opportunity to interact with Lanz, DI, and Vershon. So the numbers to call are 974-5051
974-5043
or 974-5079. Taking your questions, comments, or big ups. We have Lanz, DI, and Vershon in the building.
Yeah,
Now, in terms of, well, we heard from DI, but Lanz and Vershon, are you working on a EP album, anything in the pipeline we can look out for?
Just did an EP the other day, you know, called One More Day. So, I'm working on an album right now.
Album,
Yeah.
all right. Lanz?
That sound good.
Yeah, I think I made it here.
Yeah,
first,
man. EP or album or both, yeah, do, right?
Both,
Yeah,
I
that's.
dropped my EP first. You don't know. I work on my album.
You're looking closer towards summer to do that, or is it you have a specific time that you want to drop any one of those projects?
May I look for drop the album like further down in the year, probably after summer too.
After summer.
Yeah, but I'm gonna drop the EP soon.
And then DI know full of things are going for
Right.
2019.
What's the latest with your clothing line, DI?
Oh, it wasn't some merchandise. Well, I wanted to do the concept of my have around it. I say a lot of people are shave it. So therefore we're tweaking it a bit. But Rebel Accessories though, that's my costume jewelry store, my online store. People can check it out. We don't know, we specialize in the stainless steel and the watches and the this and that and all sorts of bling and things. So Rebel Accessories, check out the page. Rebel Accessories by DI. You don't know it loud.
All right, so you check that out. Vershon, any merchandising, anything you're working on now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Him just a fling with the bad mind from last year. That's
Yes.
That him and just get over them. The foolishness there.
I get over all
Yes,
of
man.
that.
Yes.
Lance, as a producer or a maker of rhythms as well, do you find that you are meticulous? Like if you get a beat from another producer, because you're also in the business of creating beats, is there something that you listen out or look forward to before you jump on a beat, or you're just so excited that you just run in for any beats?
No, me usually edit them, make them sound how me want to sound them. Sometimes the producer them.
So you just edit them beats like that?
Well, them I go put it back how them want put it, but me edit it, forget the vibe what me want get from the rhythm.
Okay.
You know, so them just straighten up the rhythm.
Everybody work different here, boss.
Yeah, man.
That's
How
true.
about you, Vershon?
Repeat that.
With rhythms, like when you get a rhythm, like what you look for to know that this is a rhythm you want to be a part of.
I mean, from the moment you hear the rhythm, you can tell if it's a rhythm where you want to put your voice on. Because
Straight.
rhythm don't have a voice, but it speaks to you, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. If you listen good, you can.
And if
hear
you
it
listen
actually
good to a
talk
caller want to speak to you too. So we say buzz through caller, you're live.
Yeah, man. Blaze it, make me burn it now.
Yeah, man, big up.
Yeah, man.
big up Keshima.
Yeah, blaze it.
DJ board.
Where I say it?
In the musical zone.
Of course. On the musical
yeah, man, big up
tone.
yourself.
Yeah, man.
Where are you with Virgin?
Quaff them up, you know.
Yeah, man, come on, have one life if you are worried about problem, you know?
Not no we not worry about.
True.
No, we don't worry about. Just solve all of them. You see what I say? Just go on your thing, Dada.
Yeah, man, respect, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, quest them. You see what I say?
Quaff them, quaff them.
Quest them,
And
quest
def
them.
them.
Blaze it, make me burn it. Yeah,
What's up, babes? What going out there?
See there.
I hope you're gonna spy.
May I tell you, though, we have to go through same way, right?
Yeah, man, we love how you try, you know?
Yeah, man, not try. Love what me I do. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like
easy,
it, you know? Yeah, man, one day, you don't know, you go on your thing, princess, sound good, see me. So that's it.
All right, babes. Big up yourself and safe out there, yeah?
Yeah, man, same to you, princess. Lanz,
Yeah, man, mad thing, brother. Bless up yourself.
I want them a plan.
CMT.
Yes.
Let's go and be your son.
Brother, you sound like one artist, you know.
I'm one artist.
Yeah, man, bless up, brother. Yeah. Alright,
man,
yo,
I'm
link me up on
I'm
Instagram. You
fine.
see it? Lanz Official Music, Instagram. You don't know the thing.
Yeah, man, I don't know. She not let go, me not let go. So
Oh.
A war, no, what's that?
yeah, man, so let's go on your thing, lad.
Yeah, man, that's a word, brother. Up move.
Yeah, man, DJ boy.
Respect.
big up to my warrior. I don't know we have to big up Froggy. So I say.
Yeah, man, big them up,
big
man.
up to Froggy.
Yeah, out of orange around the top. So you don't know Froggy, big up yourself. So I say.
Stop, big up Printer, you know.
Yeah, man, and big up Printer, and big up my daughter Shamaya, and big up the Princess Flowers. So I say.
Oh, you mean? Big up everybody, man.
Yeah, man, whoa.
Whoa.
Alright, give.
Yes,
Big up
man.
yourself, Kishiva.
Yeah, man, big up. Give thanks to calling.
You know?
Alright,
man.
give thanks. Let's take this one. Buzz through caller, you live.
The caller is doing sign language or he's out of credit. One of the two. But anyway, while we're here, are there any people that you'd like to big up? People who are, apart from your team, you know, people who are on your corner, your little area? Go ahead,
man,
Lanz.
I don't know more big up Ken Star and the Chalice crew in Arima there. He's eating big up the whole Arima, the whole of Trenchtown. He's big up the whole of Mandeville, the whole of Golden Spring Temple. You know, big up all of my supporters and my fans, everybody who support Lanz. Isn't it? Yeah.
Nice.
Big up my mommy, because I know you're listening to me. I love you so much. Yeah, I'm going to know some them things I make you proud. And this year, I'm going to make you so extra happy. Yeah? So big up to my mommy. And big up yourself, Sly, Robert, Rory, and the old taxi crew, because you don't know that area where I stepping it though. And big up to my team. I love them so much. And big up all of my rebels. Them I can't call them name because I don't want them fine, you know. But big up. I'm going to say anytime I step out there and people are hate and people are going, my sister and I rush in and mad up the thing and I defend me. So I'm loving her straight and that area where I do the thing.
All right, here we go. We'll make Vershon to feel big up. We'll have like a version. I'll get the call, let me know. Buzz through caller, you're live. Hello, caller.
Yeah.
No, so me appear teeny while me in the background there.
You're live, caller.
Yeah, man. Good night.
Good night. How you doing? You're live.
Yeah, big up everybody in studio tonight. Big up Vershon.
Big up,
brother. DI. Big up the other young youth.
Lanz.
Yeah, bless up
Lanz. Lanz. Big up Lanz, because Manchester I come from same way, shortly. So me I try to work in on some studio right now, same way. But me not really find a big producer. Just a little producer around same way. But would I like if me could find a big producer where me can work with me send out. Because me have one tune right now where me I work on. So me and some would I want to fly champagne and ship champagne. Bad mind now see my life staying. And them weird.
Hey!
My youth, what you mean? Sip your champagne, yes?
Sound like a Lanz work that in a Lanz.
That's how you're thinking that in a youth.
So more than just want to find a producer where me can go and work with and show about car. Father God bless me with the talent and more don't want to waste it. Because I find myself I can make 3 songs for the day. Yeah, and such. And my mother did for me at 7, so it come like I just Jaga give me the blessing. I don't grow with no mother, I don't grow with no father. And my grandparents, them I grow with same way.
Right.
Enough time God bed wholly hungry. Enough time I pay we have to thief off a peer chief to send we set up our school and sitting. Enough time sell bag juice a Christian at town to send we set up our school. Same way wholly struggling. So I just beg Father God for the blessing that I can sing song and can do my thing and to be a better man and to be a survivor in life. You know?
I just think you wrote a song a while ago.
Yeah.
That story you just told us a while ago is a song.
Yeah. And me have one next one when me I say, I just the money pa my mind, money pa my mind. Let me tell you this man a pretty dollar sign, I just the money pa.
What happened there?
Oh, his credit.
Then turn off the mic in the studio panel.
But caller, your credit finished. If you can hear us, you can send me an email of your song. It's kfrancis@irafm.net. Just the letter K.
Yeah, caller, the thing. Here, sir.
Big up yourself and go and pray, rude boy, and go and reach out.
Yeah, man. He did a very compelling story. By the way, Vershon, you were supposed to give us some big ups of people who you wanted to big up.
Yeah, I just want to big up everybody where I say peace and love and unity for 2019. You know, it's very simple. And if you don't have an on and off switch, you need to go get one. Because no one time for a war with nobody. The moment them start send bad signal to your ears, you just lock them off.
Yeah, I don't do an and off switch. I do photo cell. When positive things come around, the negative just lock off automatically.
Version.
Yeah.
You can buy that switch there.
Fast switch.
and in a real way, because I think a lot of us don't know how to protect our energy or peace. You understand? And then like if everything can disturb your peace or your energy, you ain't a problem.
And we don't want to disturb this caller's energy. Buzz through caller. You're live.
Hello?
You're live, caller.
DJ Bell.
Big up yourself. Respect.
DJ Bell.
Yes, I.
Alright, I just want to pick up Tishy, my friends, and Vershon in our building, same way, and our Lanz, and our upcoming artists, and I'm a bad for chuck, DJ.
Alright, hold on. First of all, good evening. Alright, let me start back from this one now. Because the guy you don't know you said a while ago. Welcome, caller. How you doing? You alright?
Yes, DJ Boy.
Alright, tell me what you say now.
Alright, this is Alan Fransav, right?
Yes.
Alright, guys, more big up Tishy and Francis in the building.
Big up.
Big up yourself, Vershon, same way, Lanz and I, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Bless.
Alright, this is our upcoming artist, and right now, I'm going to look about anybody right now, DJ Boy. I can't give something real project right now, because right now, I'm pretty unlimited, you know?
Make sure it clean.
Yeah, boy, so I want to give something now, I can't give a real tune to deal with, a real thing to deal with, and a freestyle, I can't give something right now, I'm do something project.
Give it a little something. Give it something.
Alright, choose a Vershon, here I am, Vershon.
Yes, I.
Just I watch over my head as I sleep at night. I know that the pagans, they want to take my life. Just guide me on Jaja. Me a big guide me on Jaja. Me a tell us I see my God. Me a tell us I see my God. Hey, me a tell us for a long time. Me a chat. And for them will want to see a land man. So me a tell about the mercy of God. Them not go see me in and nobody bad. Hey, me just a tell us, me just a bun be hot. We are going to and I will next. So I know I say it on the ends. Right now, me a tell us.
Alright, hold on. Stop it, you. Stop it. Pull up. Here what we want now, you see? You have to go send us the music where you can send us, right? Because we can't hear you so clear over the phone. And we want...
And I think the phone puts a damp up on
your
presentation
flatten it
right
out.
now.
Yeah, so we can't hear you.
No,
yeah,
man. Yes, man. You have to send some email to your answer, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get the song, man. Let me get the song, man. Right now, let me get
okay, man. Kishima, get me your email.
Yeah, man. Send through your song. Once it live, we'll provide you a platform. It have to sound good, make sense, and then you get your platform.
Yeah, man. My friends, you know, man. Natural care, man. Really true.
Yeah, man.
And what you say? They don't have Sav Lamar, you there?
No, me not like him talk fast.
Yeah, man. No, the Speedy Gonzalez.
All
right. Respect here, caller.
Give thanks for calling through, though.
Can just repeat the calling number one more time?
Yeah, one more.
So 974-5051, 974-5043, or 974-5051. Buzz through call you live.
Welcome, caller.
I'm sorry, you have no credit left. If you feel you have sufficient funds to make this call.
All right. Look here. You were saying something, Lanz. You said you wanted to repeat something a while ago.
Oh, yeah. The calling number, I'm going to ask if you repeat.
974-5051.
Our producer is giving us the signal that we are out of time.
All right, we're out of time.
So
yeah, because my boy DJ the whole time, man. DJ
yeah, but as we are on the button, just to make way for Muta Baruka coming up with the cutting edge. Any uplifting or encouraging words you'd like to give to your fellow entertainers, Jamaicans in general, and people around the world? Lanz, DI, Vershon.
Yeah, man, the entertainer them, just make we keep the thing on a unity level. You see me? And just uplift dancehall. You see me? We can't just think about ourselves alone. We have to uplift dancehall because the world are looking to Jamaica.
Right.
You see me? For dancehall. And for the young artists, them go and do the thing. You see me? Never give up because you don't know, you might just give up when your chance they're right around the corner. You see me? So go and do the thing. Bless upon yourself. Is it?
Those are good words, Lanz. Don't give up because you can't. The time you decide to give up is when the opportunity comes in. So you believe in what you're doing, stick to it.
Yeah.
7 times rise, 7 times fall. Don't be afraid to fall and get up back again and brush it off and just wheel and come again. Not what prayer can solve. And you don't know. Just keep your heart clean and your mind straight. And as it relates to us entertainers and us Jamaican artists, we could just do the thing and mad up the world and do so, right? Yeah. That's what I have to say.
All right.
Vershon.
I mean, don't do the wrong if you know the right. You get me? I say, just stay positive, stay focused. And that are my thing for 2019. Yeah.
I like, Mr. Vershon, me just like your mission for 2019.
Yeah, even your thought process and your mindset. So what kind of music we can expect?
I mean, you're not going to expect no gun lyric though. You can just wipe that out of your mind
Right.
because me not sing nothing about no gun. Me not promote that right now. You get me?
I don't want no more dumpling and butter though. I want some lobster and steak.
Yeah, one no. The ladies them are wait, you know. The ladies them are wait. So you
Yeah.
hear some whole heap of girl song from Vershon.
So lots of bouncing like ball.
Yes.
Boom,
Yeah, man. Like boom and them. So
Boom.
Yeah.
Remember that song there, you know, man. So, as we say, we don't want no dumpling and butter. We want steak. And we have some, you know, surf and turf. Because we know, you know, because you pass the dumpling and butter stage now. You're gone rich and all youth, as I tell you.
You won't stop it, you know.
You must easy yourself. Vershon, funny Vershon.
But Lanz DI Vershon, thank you so much for coming through the E-Buzz.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
man, anytime.
And the next time you're going to be coming back on this program, we would like to send you some complimentary watches that are telling you the right time.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, I'll send some.
Yes.
That you can keep the correct time for me and remind me when my owner say a
But no,
different
this
one.
is your gone funny hype already. You know, me figure your time. You know, easy.
All right, I want to say big up to our sponsors. So big up to Worthy Park Estates, Rumba Rum, Truly Jamaican.
And of course, we want to say a special thanks to our artists in studio once again for being here, being professional, and giving us a great show tonight. So thanks. Thank you, Lanz. Thank you, DI. Thank you, Vershon.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
Big up to our producer, Gavin Grant.
I want to say thanks to our studio engineer, Nicholas Francis.
Peter Broadberg, keeping social media connected.
In studio, DJ, the ice cream truck man, DJ Brian.
And big up to Garth Graham for the live stream. And thank you to you, those of you watching us on the internet at iriafm.net. And if you're simply listening to the 107s, thank you so much for joining us. Join us next week for another edition of The Buzz. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Bones. Muta Baruka is up next. Yes, Rasta.
With the cutting edge.
Yes, I am.